Some places carry the weight of history. Others carry something much darker. From abandoned asylums echoing with the cries of the forgotten, to castles shrouded in centuries-old secrets, haunted locations around the world continue to chill us to the bone. Not just because of what we see, but because of what we feel. Today we take you through 5 of the most haunted places on Earth, each with a chilling backstory that blurs the line between the living and the dead. This is Top 5 Most Haunted Places with Chilling Backstories. Number 5. The Myrtles Plantation, Louisiana, USA. Tucked away in the deep, moss-draped South lies the Myrtles Plantation, a striking antebellum mansion built in 1796 and known as one of America's most haunted homes. While the property boasts stunning Southern architecture and rich historical roots, beneath its beauty lies a tale of sorrow and death. The plantation is rumored to be the site of at least 10 murders, though historical records confirm only one. The most infamous story centers around Chloe, a young slave girl who reportedly had a troubled relationship with her masters. After allegedly being caught eavesdropping, her ear was cut off as punishment. In a desperate attempt to regain favor, she baked a birthday cake laced with poison, but it killed 2 of the family's daughters instead. Chloe was hanged by fellow slaves and her body thrown into the Mississippi River. Today, guests and staff alike claim to see her spirit, a woman in a green turban, appearing in mirrors, gliding through hallways, or even captured in photographs. Footsteps echo when no one is there. Children's laughter rings out in empty rooms, and visitors leave convinced that something or someone is watching them. Would you stay the night? Number 4. The Tower of London, England. Few places in the world carry as much blood-soaked history as the Tower of London. Once a royal palace, later a prison, and often a place of execution, its 1,000-year history is littered with betrayal, political intrigue, and death. The most chilling tales involve Anne Boleyn, the second wife of King Henry VIII. In 1536, she was arrested on charges of adultery and treason and beheaded within the tower walls. Witnesses since then have described seeing a woman in Tudor-era dress, calmly walking the grounds, carrying her severed head. Other spirits reportedly haunt its corridors as well, including the princes in the tower, 2 young boys presumed murdered by their uncle to secure the throne, and Lady Jane Grey, who was queen for just 9 days before her tragic execution. Guards often report sudden drops in temperature, ghostly apparitions, and strange whispering voices. Some have even refused to patrol the tower alone after dark. The Tower of London may now be a major tourist attraction, but its shadows still hold centuries of unspeakable secrets. Number 3. Waverly Hills Sanatorium, Kentucky, USA. High on a hill overlooking Louisville, Kentucky stands the decaying silhouette of Waverly Hills Sanatorium, a place once meant to heal, but now known for its unshakable atmosphere of dread. In the early 1900s, tuberculosis, known as the White Plague, swept through the region. Waverly Hills was built as a state-of-the-art facility to treat the sick, but with no cure available, over 6,000 patients died there. One of the most infamous parts of the building is the so-called body chute, or death tunnel, a long underground passage used to discreetly transport the dead so the living patients wouldn't see how many were dying every day. Today, visitors to Waverly Hills report chilling encounters. Shadowy figures move through the halls. Doors slam without warning. Disembodied screams echo down empty corridors. Some say they've heard a little boy named Timmy laughing as he rolls a ball down the hallway, only for the ball to roll back on its own. Paranormal investigators have captured EVPs, ghostly voices caught on tape, and many leave convinced that not all the spirits at Waverly Hills have moved on. Number 2. Château de Brissac, France. In the quiet Loire Valley of France stands the Château de Brissac, an elegant 7-story castle filled with fine art, lavish furniture, and one of Europe's most terrifying ghosts. The story goes back to the 15th century when Charlotte of France, the illegitimate daughter of King Charles VII, married into the Brissac family. But after her husband caught her in bed with another man, both Charlotte and her lover were murdered, right inside the chateau's walls. Since then, visitors have encountered the ghostly figure known as the Green Lady, named for the green dress she's always seen wearing. But her most frightening feature isn't her gown, it's her face, or rather, the lack of one. Witnesses describe a face with gaping holes where the eyes and nose should be. Her moans are often heard drifting through the halls, especially at night. Some guests report waking up in the middle of the night, paralyzed by an overwhelming sense of dread. The chateau remains a private residence, but for those who visit, its beauty is haunted by a presence that refuses to rest. Number 1. The Winchester Mystery House, California, USA. The Winchester Mystery House isn't just haunted, it was built for the haunted. In the late 1800s, Sarah Winchester, heiress to the Winchester rifle fortune, suffered the loss of her husband and infant daughter. Racked with grief and guilt over the lives taken by the weapon her family produced, she consulted a psychic. The message? She was cursed by the spirits of those killed by Winchester rifles, and the only way to keep them at bay was to never stop building. And so, she did. For 38 years, Sarah Winchester oversaw continuous construction on her San Jose mansion. The result is one of the most bizarre homes ever created. Over 160 rooms, 10,000 windows, staircases that lead to nowhere, doors that open into walls, and corridors that twist without logic. Many believe these confusing layouts were designed to confuse the spirits and prevent them from finding her. To this day, the mansion is alive with strange phenomena. Disembodied voices, phantom footsteps, and doors that open and close on their own are reported constantly. Visitors often describe a heavy, almost sorrowful energy, like the very walls are soaked in grief. Some say Sarah still walks those halls, searching for peace she never found in life. The Winchester Mystery House is not just an architectural oddity, it's a monument to fear, guilt, and the thin veil between the living and the dead. From restless spirits to tragic histories, these 5 places prove that a building can be more than just wood and stone. Sometimes they become mirrors of human pain, loss, and unanswered questions. So, which of these haunted locations sent chills down your spine? Let us know, and if you're brave enough, maybe one day, you'll visit them yourself. Until next time, keep your eyes open, and whatever you do, don't look behind you.